Hi all! So my name is Gabby and I'm a 15-year-old girl in recovery from anorexia and orthorexia. And this is my first video. My channel's kind of going to be about my recovery and like tips to help you guys with your recovery and just general information. I just want to let you know before I start the video, there is a trigger warning. It's not necessarily about eating disorder behaviors. It's more about levels of care and stuff like that. So if that does trigger you, I would exit the video. So I went to the hospital, was my first step in recovery. And every hospital is different, but with my hospital, basically what happens is that you have 3 meals and 3 snacks a day, which is the same for all hospitals. You basically, if you don't eat or finish your meal, then you have to boost or ensure, depends on the hospital. And if you don't finish that, you do have to get tubed, like the NIC tube. I was lucky and not lucky, but I was able to not get tubed, which is very lucky in my opinion. But if anyone has, I'm really sorry, and that is definitely not something anyone wants to do. So basically when you're at the hospital, most of the time you're attached to an EKG, 24-hour EKG. And so you're kind of confined to a certain place. You are allowed walks. Sometimes it does depend. I got up to 3 walks, and that was because I was in there for a good chunk of time. They're just like, she needs something to do. And so every day you get blood work done, whether that be in the afternoon or in the morning. In my case, it was the morning. They'd wake me up at 5 in the morning, and they weighed me, and they would do my blood work and flush my IV and stuff like that. You're not allowed to see your weight in the hospital, which is definitely a good thing. They don't even allow you to see how much you can see some hospitals X out the calories of the snacks. Mine didn't, and that was so you can kind of view it. In terms of therapy and stuff, I didn't really get too much therapy. That was just my hospital though. I think I saw the psychologist a total of 2 times, and I was in there for 12 days. So that was really hard for me. They also didn't allow us to interact with any other patients, which some hospitals do, some hospitals don't. I did kind of break the rules and airdrop stuff to people in the room next door, and I ended up becoming friends with the girl next door, and we still talk. And so after I went to the hospital, they recommended family-based therapy, which is basically where your parents sit down with you for your 3 meals and your 3 snacks a day. And if they sit with you until you finish it. If you don't finish it, they sit with you until you boost or ensure. And then you would meet with a outpatient dietitian once a week, and then a therapist twice a week. And so that's what they recommended. We tried that for around 3 weeks. Personally, it wasn't really working. We decided that I needed a higher level of care for that. So we decided to enroll me into a PHP, which is a partial hospitalization program. So it's an outpatient program. Some programs are 10 hours a day. Mine was 6 hours a day. And so there you eat 2 meals and 1 snack there, and you're basically expected to eat it. If you don't finish it, you have to boost. I really like the program that I'm in right now because we have a lot of support there. So I meet with, if you're in PHP, you have a therapist. You meet with her once a week for a normal session, and once a week for a family session. And then you have a dietitian you meet with once a week, and they find a meal plan that is set for your needs and what you need. I really like it too because they teach about body neutrality, which is something I'll get more into in another video, but it's basically about you don't have to love yourself or love your body. You just have to appreciate your body and appreciate what it does for you, and respect that your body is the way it is because it's the way it is, and without it, it's gonna it's there for a reason, stuff like that. And so at my PHP, what we do is we do groups. So we have ACT, DBT, and CBT. And then we have stuff like living in your body. We have kitchen skills to help us with kitchen once we get into the real world. We have nutrition in the news. So we're busting nutrition myths. And then we also have intuitive eating, which is another really, really big thing I like. That's what my treatment is like. I know like a lot of are different and some they don't really have supportive staff, but I've had really, really good experience with it. I've also had really good experiences with the kids there, which I know like going into it, I was really, really nervous about. Um, and so we're all really close. Like we have our own group chat, we talk, we hang out outside of it. I'm like really, really thankful for those people because it really helps me get through it. So I'm in IOP right now, and it's 3 hours a day, and you eat one meal and one snack there, and then you have one group and stuff like that. And so if you're thinking about like going into a PHP or an IOP or even like a residential, I personally haven't been in a residential, but I've heard like things that it's helped a lot about it. I totally recommend doing it. It's so worth it, and it helps you so, so much, and it's not scary. It's helped me so much, and I've learned so much, and I don't think I would have learned those skills or be where I'm at without it. And so it's not as scary, and there's not a lot of videos about it either, so I hope this video helped. Bye, guys!